Hey guys, we're back again with another video. It's Meso,
Abby, it's Erin,
and we're three girls, Novex, and we're here with AVO. So this is AVO. You can start with your name.
Mullah, Kufe, Sean,
Lorraine,
Praise,
Joel,
Geese.
Thank you.
Was that so hard?
Nope, it wasn't.
Okay, so first I want to know, what's like the story behind you guys' name? Like why AVO?
Behind the name.
And then like explain.
So originally, AVO wasn't even the name. Thomas.
So it was before it was like Motherland or like Motherland, or it was Motherland. So we were trying, like, I think I was really the only one, but I really want to go with Motherland Boys because I really liked the way it sounded. But they were like, now we'll just do Motherland. And then like there was a whole situation that had happened where like, it was just a whole situation. So then we like created a new group chat and everything. And then, I don't know, I was like, it was like early in the morning. I was just listening to music and I was like, and at the time I had just realized like OVO meant October's Very Own. I didn't know that until like recently. So then I was like, okay, let's just remove that. And then I was going to put an E, but then I realized that the E would have only worked for me and Geese because me and Geese are Ethiopian.
Yeah.
So then I just took that, put the A, and we got AVO.
And what does AVO stand for?
Wait, who's your majority audience?
Africans.
Yes.
Okay, then it's Africa's Very Own. But we're trying to...
You're trying to not say that because you don't want to
Because what T2IB is already...
There will be another meeting.
Yeah.
No. But what I'm saying is like... It'll
be limited to only.
Yeah, so...
You don't want white people to see it
just-
and be like, yeah, I'm white.
Be like, oh yeah,
just trying to
black American.
It's kind of like how so everybody can go. Exactly.
Right.
So it's for everybody.
Oh, okay. What makes your group different from other entertainment groups on campus?
I can't lie. I think that I feel like that question for like the Texas Tech party groups, just like there's really nothing that like makes us different because we all kind of started in similar ways because we were all friends. Now if you went to like T State or like somewhere like that, because I think at UNT they have like Richie and T 10 and 10 like they might have started in different ways.
They're like businesses.
Yeah, but even for us, like whenever I was like going through to see how we were gonna do our promo video and everything, like looking back at Mob's promo video was literally like in that room down there, and we didn't realize like that they also started here. We started here, and it's like kind of crazy. But we all just started as friends. Like we all just liked to party, and we were just like we might as well throw our own. So that's pretty much it.
If someone sees you guys or like hears of you guys for the first time, what should they expect?
Wait, can you guys say that again?
That's not a good question. Why do you look like that?
What's the
I
question?
didn't hear you.
I said if someone is seeing you for the first time or like you guys are like say the new batch of freshmen come next year.
Like coming to a party for the first time.
Yeah, what should they expect?
Like in general.
Or like seasons.
Or in general too.
Okay.
You guys, two people can answer two different questions.
I can't lie.
We're friendly, we're, warm, I guess, we're welcoming.
Friendly or warm around here.
Why the same word?
We're nice.
Like a good time, you know what I mean? It's a party, like we hope you have fun.
Like
Yeah.
at the party, it's like, it's going to be good. Yeah.
Bro, you should expect Jai.
Okay. I like that.
Where's the bro?
Okay.
Alright.
This is for a creative process.
Okay. So, how do you guys come up with like ideas for like content and stuff? Like, for example, like the video you guys posted.
Yes, the promotional video was really good. What idea was that?
I was this guy right here.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Script maker and all that, bro.
Hey, so talk us through it, again.
I just wanted it to be fun, low key. Like I feel like our party group was like we started off as a group chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very much like show how we usually are. Cause like going to functions is 7, so we're always like moving hella deep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually, it's more than 7.
It was group chat first. There are a lot more people in the like friend group than like the party group. It's like we're always moving hella deep. So it's like before we go to a function, it's always like plans, like always people just goofing around. So like I wanted to like bring that into the. Cause at the end of the day, we're just friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really anything too serious. Like we didn't all start off going like, yo, we're gonna throw parties. It kind of just happened naturally. So
Well,
Well, apart from
Just say, we'll
Mula Loki knew from the jump, or from like Mula.
wasn't me, it was Keys, but we'll
Was it you? It was Loki, both.
yeah, we'll talk about that
Two
in a bit.
for party, but
We'll wait for y'all to ask that question.
And at the same time with the promo video, it's like we just wanted to show who we actually were.
yeah.
Like
That's
this
how you
nigga-
had the little
casual-
subtitles.
Yeah, you
like,
see?
Yeah.
Dumber. This nigga boss it, like every party, you know, we be doing our work shit, but yeah, we just wanted to actually show who we actually
Studious
are.
guys.
And then this is our dancer right here.
Yeah, he was dancing in the mirror.
Good answer.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I really like that video. Good job, guys.
How do you handle creative disagreements within the group?
Oh my god.
Father.
I can't lie, like, so again, like, we're all friends, right? I feel like, you know, after a while, like, it's we stopped being friends, it's really like we're brothers. So again,
Like, arguments are bound to happen.
right, arguments are bound to happen. So like, if it's not even just like creative, like disagreements, even like, if it comes to issues outside of just creativity and like, money and, you know, all these different things, we kind of, early we assigned different people to different roles, right? Mm-hmm. So we have somebody who manages money. We have somebody who kind of keeps everybody on task. Like, so money guy, he's kind of like our parliamentarian, right? Mm-hmm. Me and, Lorraine kind of handle like the creativity side. So, but whenever it comes to creative decisions, we will come up with something and then we'll put it in front of everybody. But if it's something for a promo video, if me and Lorraine kind of like, I can't like, it's probably gonna happen just because it's like, you know, that's our thing.
Yeah.
But for a party, like if it's theme or anything, we'll put it out in front of everybody. We'll pitch the idea for the flyer and everything.
Another thing is, all of our problems are like faced in person.
Yeah.
It's never on the
Okay,
phone or
okay,
something. It's
okay.
always something like we come together. Even in this room. Way
In this room, or we'll go,
Literally,
we'll literally go like rent a library, like, and just, we'll take I'll take a pen or like a whiteboard, white marker, yeah.
I like that.
Even like before the party group stuff, as friends, that's how we settle disputes and stuff. Just meet here or the library and talk it out.
Yeah.
So no secret animals.
That too, like whenever we have disagreements, like one person wants this, one person wants the other thing, like we set polls usually.
Yeah,
we just vote.
It's majority.
And then if majority, as long as it's been put in front of everybody,
Yeah.
if it's the majority goes the other way, then we all disagree on it. So
Okay. Period. I like that.
How do you guys balance academics and like with, I don't know, just how do you guys balance academics with, you know, the part like
So before that, actually, I want to know like all you guys' majors.
so I'm like a business and like law major.
Civil engineering.
Electrical engineering.
Civil 2.
Human development, pre-med. Mechanical engineering.
Industrial engineering.
So I mean, like,
a lot of engineers.
Okay.
we have
By the way, there is like an AVO GPA.
this nigga.
There's a GPA. You don't have a
There's a requirement.
3.0?
3.0 is the GPA requirement for AVO.
So, okay, so
I have a
would you
question.
guys be willing to accept anybody?
Yeah, I was about to say, will you add more people
Nah.
when gets cut?
Oh,
Nah.
So you're gonna.
Would you guys kick people out?
Okay, wait.
So we don't actually.
Yeah, no, we don't actually have a GPA requirement. No. Like
Oh
it's
no,
a
yeah, I know he's
But
Yeah, we all like study together.
but like,
No, but still, would you guys cut people?
Nah.
I mean,
well,
No.
I mean, it depends. It have to be something like crazy where we all
Same thing with like the academic stuff, because we're like friends first. Like if I saw my homeboy
like,
trolling around too much for school, it's like we're here for school first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But
like calling each other.
yeah.
on the grounds of like kicking, it have to be something crazy.
It has to be
Whereas even just outside of us, like
It wouldn't be party group business. It would have to
Yeah.
be like
something.
personal, like something deep.
But
and nah, you can even be party group too. Like, God forbid, if someone steals money from us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, that's madness.
Yeah.
But back to your question, like
Yes.
as you can see, we do have like a lot of engineers and everything, like, but also we do stay on top of work. We do study with each other, right? And on top of that, like even just outside of parties, we're all very involved in clubs. So like I feel like that's something that kind of that's how a lot of people know us. It's like, oh, we saw him at ASO, oh, we saw him at C, oh, we saw him at BSA, or you know these different things. But I think it's just a matter of like here at least, because I know you're from Cali, so you might have a more diverse experience. But like for me, I grew up in like Dallas, so I grew up around a bunch of white people, right? So whenever,
Me too, though.
right, okay, so fair. So like, but seeing like whenever you come here and then you see like a lot of like black excellence almost, you know what I mean? Like you see, I know I used this in an example in a meeting. What's his name? Jetty. Jetty's a doctor, right? He's a doctor and he's doing his thing, but he still comes back. He came back for ASO weekend and he's partying and he's doing what he needs to do, right? So then you see like CY, right? He's a registered nurse. He passes, NCLEX exam. Like, shout out to him, right?
Yeah.
All of these guys, you know, these internships are flowing around to everybody, but they still know how to have fun. It's all about balance. Like, you need to balance it out. If you can't balance it.
That's what we said in our video.
You know, you're going to be here for
6 years,
you know, 8 years. Like, you don't want that. So it's, on top of that, we're African. Like, we can't mess up. So like, you know, a lot of us are on scholarships. A lot of us are doing these things where it's like, we don't have a choice but to, you know, boss up, kind of finish what we need to do. So
What's the most like rewarding part of like
starting you guys' party?
Huh? Yeah.
I would low-key say doing it with the guys, low-key. Like, I feel like it's always rewarding to see like when everyone comes together and everyone's like in work mode. Low-key. Yeah. Cause like we're all like very playful guys, so to see like that switch and then like to see everything come together and like at the end of the day it's like when we do well, you do well as the guys. When you do bad, you do bad as the guys. So at the end of the day, it's like the fact that like we can all like come together and like do something. I don't say necessarily bigger than us, but like do something that's like an extension of us, like something that we've all made together. It's lucky.
Yeah, I also like seeing like the result. Like I don't mean the circles and all that, you know. But then I love seeing people have fun. Like I remember whenever we threw the first house party, and then, you know, it was kind of at first it was a slow story, but then like I told the DJ, you know, like seeing the kind of people that were there. If you have us, you know, this line dancing music, put it on, and immediately you did everyone, like everyone's the dances and everything. And I was so happy to see that, you know. So I just like seeing like the result of whatever we've put time and effort into, like, you know, like come to fruition.
And it's like that, like even for us, again, like you said, it was just a house party, but the process like leading up to that is stressful, and money goes into it, like these different things. So even whenever like. There was something Sam said one day that's like, whenever you start doing something that like you see other people doing and you know the ins and outs, like it's like you almost don't want to do it for the fun. You kind of just want to do it for like the result, right? If that makes sense. So like to see that, like obviously before everything happened, like the fact that it was going well, everything was happening, you know, it was like people were enjoying, like, okay, the bottles are flowing around, people are having fun, right? And even like our friends are coming to support, right? Like Cell came from Tutro, he was there, he was DJing for a bit, like, what? And then everybody, they were kind of texting us like around 12, we're pulling up after the intramural game. Yeah. So to see everything kind of
fall into place.
Right, like he said, like it's just a rewarding feeling.
Even like the reposts, like we had like 400 reposts.
It was actually 600.
600.
The flyer got like 40,000 people saw it. Huh? Shout out Joe Food. Shout out Joe Food.
So we're gonna get to like juicy questions.
Jesus.
How's that? Like, so who do y'all think is like group leader?
We don't have that's like we don't
group leader.
Because I feel like we all specialize in different things, right? So like, you know, again, like me and him kind of take over creative roles in these different things, right? Faye's great with money. I kind of suck with money. You know what I mean? Like Sean's a great dancer. Praise knows a lot of people, right? So, you know, like, again, that helps us a lot. Joel is like the guy who kind of keeps everybody in line, you know, keeps us in check. And Giz is kind of
he's also like a plus one. Like if anyone else needs help, you know, with like
what is Giz?
Giz MC, sorry.
Giz. If anyone else needs like an extra hand, Joel, like, you know, come in.
We all have like different specialized roles, so it's like there's no group leader. Like no one decision is final. Like,
exactly. Like we vote on everything, so
you vote on
there's no one.
You can't say that we're gonna do this. Nah, we all have to decide.
People's voices are definitely louder in certain situations. So like, let's say like I said, creativity wise, like me and Mula definitely like lead that conversation and like have like lead people in a certain direction just because like that's what we want to do. Like overall, it's like if no one's rocking up there, like that's
I feel like everyone trusts the next person in their, you know, their specialty, so you won't really feel the need to question whatever they say.
So
I mean, that's how it has to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not friends and you're doing, because I think like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I feel like, especially with our first party, like, I think I was talking to him about this. Like, I feel like we took it a little too serious. Like, there were definitely things we could have put our time into more, right? That could have like probably helped us succeed. But I feel like, we took it a little too serious to the point to where it's like there was like a 2-day period, 3-day period where we didn't stop arguing. Like, but then that's how we kind of like we reset, we figured everything out.
Yeah, and we like learn from that. You know, so next time it's not going to happen again.
Yeah.
Right.
So sometimes like we just have to remember like you gotta have fun with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta be serious because money's involved, but also have fun. Like, you know, like don't just keep stressing about what could have gone right, what could have gone wrong. Just live in the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I know, okay, Geezy's MCing, you're DJing, you're learning how to.
I mean, yeah, I think it's more like a priority. I think we're all just kind of trying to do everything because even at like at C, right? Like he was on the mic, also was I, right? But you know what I mean? Like we're all just kind of, again, it's to have fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of doing it to, you know, have fun and everything, right? Yeah. So it's, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So y'all know this question was going to arise. What happened at the house party? Why did it get shut down? These different things.
Yo, actually, Lorraine, let's get Lorraine.
First hand POV, this guy right here.
It's like,
yeah. People that
he's gonna go because he was outside.
We can get all of ours POV.
Yeah, like the reasons needed.
To be fair, because like we said, like it got 600 shares on the house party. So it's like it definitely reached a lot more audiences than just tech. So like we had from like even before the party started, we could low key sense that like there were high schoolers trying to slide.
Well, I have a question.
Like people were DMing the page.
On, like,
yeah, they do that weird stuff. But do you guys, what you call it? Oh, that was my question. Did you guys have advertisements or like you guys?
No.
Nah.
So you guys got
okay. So this was
that's actually very good.
So this was another thing. Like again, I love like doing like the social media side of things, right?
Yeah.
So like again, creativity, that's us, but like whenever it comes to the social media, that's kind of like where, you know, I prevail. And it was, my thing was like,
it's a house party.
One, it's a house party, but two, like the 7 of us are pretty like, oh, like if you ask somebody, they're like, oh yeah, I know them. You know what I mean?
You know
so like they know, like we are kind of known, I guess, in the Black Caucus tech. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like, if we repost it, our friends will repost it. Like, did you find the word caucus funny? Okay. But like, you know, JJ made the flyer. Ife, you know, made our video.
Shout out Ife. Shout out Century Production.
Right. Germ was DJing. Mike was on the, you know, he was.
Mike was MC.
Yeah, Mike was MCing. Like, you know, we had all these different people to where it was like
members were definitely involved.
Members were so involved, right? You know,
members.
And then again with our club, so it's like we knew a lot of people to the point where it's a house party. We don't need to go. We don't need to print flyers, slip them under doors, all these different things because we knew that those people were going to come anyway.
Yeah.
And then if they repost it, their audiences will see it. But then we kind of. It was one page in specific here that no. But it was. I think it was one specifically that kind of like.
Yeah, there was a page that reposted that we didn't ask them to, so we were a little surprised. But then they definitely have like a more like Lubbock local target.
Yeah.
So once they reposted it, the wrong audience entirely.
So then from there, he brought up the idea of like we should like pump or we should put like Tech ID required, right? But then
I initially thought like we should put just like Tech ID only. You know,
but
we're gonna check Tech ID at the door. But then they thought there's people coming from outside of
because
there's people that go to
West Weekend.
So it was the Thursday before Went West.
ID's only when they're gonna be like exactly.
There's gonna be more people.
Yeah.
So,
and people from what you call it, the Lubbock Christian University.
Yeah. But so then we were just kind of like, we'll like kill the idea, but I think honestly we should have pump fake security. And then you know what I mean, because if you're talking about security, it's like okay, probably
like, it just discourages.
Even with security, like are we at the point where like we have to put security for a house party?
Yeah, you know what I mean? it shouldn't be that deep, but you know we are in the like Lubbock.
So. Our problem was we should have put DM for Addy, but
your POV. Back to what happened.
Yeah.
So obviously wrong crowd, and then like. The only people who were pulling up at 10 were kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like no one's really pulling up to a house party
early
on time. So we're turning a lot of people away. Obviously, because like one, they're not over 18. Two,
they don't
like,
have IDs at all.
Two, they don't have IDs.
Like regular IDs. So.
Two is they're overly sus. Like they're moving like, oh, I'm on a gap year. I'm like, you're in a gap year in Lubbock. You know what I mean? So they're moving sus. We kick people out. Then like people started coming in, so it's flowing, music's going, everyone's getting. So like these 2 people we kicked out. We're low-key moving, 3 people we kicked out. We're low-key moving sketch. And so they leave. Next thing you know, they're coming back with a little too much pep in their step. And then
That's unfortunate.
brother goes, well, that's unfortunate. Goes out.
He's like,
no, like
so
this
you're
nigga
really
like,
listen. He says that's unfortunate and zip down.
As if this is movie.
I promise you, I thought this was a movie.
Nigga said that's unfortunate.
He said that's unfortunate.
As he zips down his hoodie,
So
that brings out.
mind you, this gun, like at least from my point of view,
The G word on.
It's YouTube.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're fine.
we're already 2 minutes into so like, I mean, it was like half his size. I mean, because the kid was shorter, but like this guy, like, and then it had like, you know, drug. It was same people who shot up the ASO Halloween party. So if you've seen the gun, you know, you've seen the thing.
They had a drum bag.
Yeah, like
Brown.
It's actually
And that's
crazy.
not,
60.
wait, that
no, it was an ARP.
It was in his jacket?
Yeah, that
He was- he had it in his
Okay, so this is my question
I don't
from
know how
earlier.
he put it in his jacket.
So that was my question from earlier. So it
He
was
thought this was a movie.
he himself. I mean, he was maybe like 5'5".
Yeah.
So like
He was like yeah.
So you had an ARP with the drum, big ass, you know,
He
big
definitely
gun.
wasn't over like 16. Like he was like 15, 16. Like he was not.
So he was
My
like
friend, where's your mom?
Definitely high school.
Yeah.
He was a kid.
So his intention.
It's a Thursday night.
Yes, Friday. They still a school.
No, he's
Hopefully so.
So their intention was to shut down the party, right? So, do you have more?
yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like it was one of them things where it's like, obviously, like looking back at it, he definitely was just doing it to like shut down the party. You know what I mean? Like he was just salty that he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember like it was just chaos. Like it happened so quickly. Next thing you know, I'm on the phone with Jerry. I'm like, yo, Fada.
Which the problem wasn't necessarily them doing that because again, as being college students and you know having other party groups, this incident at least before us had happened, right? And whenever like everybody else pulled up, they were like, you can just continue. But like
The police
so the police were there and then they started flashing their lights.
Because it looked, was a crime scene. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they have to. Like the big thing is like he didn't like get into the function with the weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was outside, like over the outside. He didn't like. He came upstairs. They patted him down. He didn't have it. Then he went back to the car. You know what I mean? So it's like.
He didn't even get up the stairs.
So it's like going security. That's why I'm saying he didn't even get up the
He
stairs.
just shot it around.
So
Our security was pretty good.
Like
For the most part.
obviously we didn't get like professional security, but it's like same time it's like professional security for a house party.
that would
Yeah.
have we
It's
literally
never
would have
been a
made no
thing.
profit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And you guys have to pay for security, you know?
oh, I mean, we
We would've
no.
had-
Well,
we
the
would've
security
had
was
to.
like our people, right?
Oh, okay.
So, but we didn't exactly expect everybody to, you know what I mean, like bring a
Like,
big,
why?
you know, big old. You're right. So it's like
For a house
for us, it didn't really seem like that, and we had like, you know, we had a similar party a couple weeks ago with C. So like, I mean,
Yeah.
We pat everyone down, checked everyone's person, and it was
Yeah.
fine.
so yeah, it was all right. So we were like, all right, you know, it's cool because we posted the address on the page for the C party. So I think it'll be all right if we do it too. Sadly, we were mistaken.
Different crowd.
And yeah, but I mean, it was good like for the time it lasted. It's just like I know I've talked about it with a couple of them. It's like I think about it a lot. It's like if we really just kept it going, like we probably could have done it alone this year.
Yeah, we could have made it there.
Yeah, we were on the way.
No,
Everybody
literally,
like
yeah.
everybody as it's going on, my phone's going crazy. Like yo, in 2 minutes, I'm like yo,
Literally, we were like stay in the car, like
calm down.
As soon as they pull up with the gun, that's what everyone's
Everyone
calling.
pulls
I'm
up.
on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, like what's
Everyone
happening?
is there.
I'm like, okay, wow.
Like, that was probably like the part that sucked the most. Cause
Were
like,
you guys
you
really
were-
sad?
I mean, absolutely, like
I think I was just mostly happy that everyone was okay.
Yeah.
Like it could have gone.
So
I was saying like it could have gone so much worse. You know what I mean? Like that could have been a problem.
I feel like that's
So,
one of the things that comes with like a college town with like big, especially big university, and all these high schoolers just coming to college parties. So unfortunately, that's what's bound to happen. But, you know,
I can't even lie to you, bro. I unlocked a whole new emotion. I don't know what I felt in that moment. bro.
Cause it was like
I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything. I was just standing. Like
Yeah, it was
I don't know.
But
It's just like-
it was also like just like the time and like the money we put in because again like even though it was just a house party like there were costs that we had to kind of come out of pocket for that we didn't really you know what I mean so
Especially since it was our first one, you know.
yeah, I mean,
so
it's just like promo
that
video,
new to
all
all
of
this, you know,
them.
so
Yeah.
It's also like knowing that the function is gonna be so good, or like they have
It would have been
potential.
everybody was
Bro,
you know what I
would have
mean?
been spoken.
I was hearing it was getting it was.
If it didn't get shut up, like people would have talked about that party for a long time. That's like our
That was
first
They
party.
still are.
too,
They
right?
still are talking about the party, saying it could have been better. Like it could have been good.
There was definitely potential.
Just what could have been, man.
A lot, yeah.
But yes, I mean it's everything's a learning experience.
For sure.
So it's like,
Absolutely.
look back at it, just like what can we do?
better
Wait,
next
did you
time.
say you were face to face with it?
Yeah.
What?
Like we're face to face with the guy. That's why we want to say
that was him. I was
face-to-face
here.
with
That was OG. So
Yeah, now I understand why you ran.
Yeah.
oh no.
This nigga move, bro.
Mind you, it's also like some people they were like,
He was gone. I was by the main road in seconds. I wasn't even playing.
yeah, some people they were like, why were y'all hiding behind the window? I was like, if you saw the guns, like we don't
I
own
meant
a
to go
gun.
outside with the weapon. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, stop. Just put it down.
Because our first priority was the people. Like,
Bro,
No,
that actually
put it
gets to
down.
a point. Like niggas on fizz. So you're telling me you were in the party too? You were scared too? And
you were
trying to
typing on the stairs, mind you. There was
We're
like,
trying to look outside, see what's going on, if it's safe.
And we're trying to get people away from the window.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't, if he sprays the window, bro, like, you know,
You're pretty-
so we're trying
yeah.
to get people away from the window and then they don't even know what's going on. Everyone's just making noise. And the police comes, they're trying to, like, get people to quiet down. Immediately you say, keep quiet, they'll stop.
They
The
don't know.
next second, they start
That's
again.
just- yeah.
So we
Because-
that's why we kind of had to shut it down, you know.
Yeah.
so that I was again because the guy like he walked up like so. If this is like the apartment, right, and this is like the grass area, he's right here. Y'all know how the AVO looks, right? So like,
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of space between the
Yeah.
concrete and the house. So he walked up like damn near to the house, and like directly in the air, right? So it was
That could have
loud.
hit a window.
So it could have hit a window. It could have hit somebody, right? So it's like whenever that happens and people are trying to go look at the window, I'm like, bro, like give
Like,
it,
what are you doing?
give it a couple
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
And then like again, you know, whenever you tell people to quiet down at a party, they don't want to quiet.
Mhm.
So then that was also another problem to where it's like we could have kept it going. We weren't gonna hold anybody there, obviously. But whenever the cop like started flashing his light through the window, he is like, okay, we gotta.
It was
we
like
gotta
patting
shut
people down. So it's like, at that point, it's looking on.
Yeah.
down. But
I was so excited to go to that party that day. I thought you guys were gonna like change the location or something.
we could. I mean, it was like
It
we didn't
was-
have another location.
The only thing is also like security wise, because like the same people who saw the lost address can see this one. You know what I mean? So we definitely have to like now we've definitely like reached like gone through the page, like made sure like try and like weed out some problems from like same things just like.
But, like,
And like gladly, a lot of the high schoolers like they unfollowed the page after.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's good.
Not gonna lie, it's looking like it's a tech ID only type of move.
Or DM for Andy next time.
Yeah, but it's also like,
even like I'm seeing like even like venue is looking more.
but venue like that's a little easier because it comes with
Yeah,
security.
and
But
then,
like,
yeah.
If we go venue, we're gonna have security.
Right.
Yeah.
venue, yeah.
but if it's a house party, like
House party
again,
is
because we know
only
like a lot of
spams or
people,
something.
we will give the address of the people. Like they already know who it is,
We'll go-
and
yeah,
they
we'll
can
do the
spread through there.
spams.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but you live and you learn.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Not
Wait.
even
Well,
like
this one's
that.
okay right here though. Like, what's a good message to the people that were hating and criticizing you, like because of the first party?
I mean,
You wanna?
yeah, cool. So like I said, we're new. You know, it's a new party group.
Yeah.
We're new to a lot of these things, right? So, but like also, we also did this to, you know, give the people a good time and all that, you know, because we didn't really charge like at first, you know, we just want people to get in and get familiar with AVO. So if you're going to, over something that wasn't really our fault also, you know, the high schoolers, like you
Exactly,
can't
yeah.
control who comes to your party. You can only do so much, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's very unnecessary to like, you know, but I mean, people will always be, it's college, like people will always do these things, you know, go on fizz and say all this nonsense. But like at the same time, we didn't even take it down because I feel like when you give it attention, they want to do it more. If you just ignore it, like they're going to get tired eventually. And
Yeah, you know when to fly,
Yeah.
when to fly.
So we just let a lot of it go, and you know, I feel like the people that actually matter know that, you know, we put time and effort, and it was a learning experience for us, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I also feel like time is definitely gonna be like the biggest decider. I feel like people switch up so easily. Like they come forward, trust like they're coming crazy.
Like,
So it's
and just imagine like.
Yeah, I mean,
even the
come
people
forward.
saying it, Yeah.
But also, it's like
So-
there's just some people that we didn't know that were just saying shit. But again, we don't know them. We don't know who said it. So it's like to everybody that like was there and kind of helping us, like they were kind of like really understanding about it and like trying to help
Like
us.
they knew it was
know.
like out of our hands, you know. There's
Right.
so much we could have done.
So
Hiding
also-
behind the window. I don't know if you expect us to go there and attack the guy with the
mind you, all three of them had guns, but like
Only
also
one of them had the big one. Everyone else there. So even if you tackle the guy, that it's not smart.
It's-
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody like who's like, you know, that would helped us and everything, like our friends, like they were very kind about it. And everybody else there, they were like, damn, like, we're sorry that happened. Like, we hope, like, you know, it definitely could have been better, and, you know, it sucks.
It was going to be good.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that.
Definitely.
I'd also say, like, we're very, like, grateful for, like, the other party groups because they were, like...
They were going to give us, like, an after. Like,
Yeah,
they were
yeah, I
going
mean...
to give us an after,
It's
to
like,
make up for that. Like,
even like, with, like, dealing with, like, cops, dealing with, like, getting everyone together. Like, I was literally on the phone with Germ the second it happened. Talking about, like...
Germ and Ife, they both went down to try and talk to the cops, but, like, again, it was just out of their hand.
Yeah.
It's like, we're definitely, like, learning as we go. So it's not like we're just gonna, like... sit down and wait for the next function and just do it all again. Like, we're definitely like putting stuff in place so that like it will never happen again.
People need to learn to give people grace for mistakes that they can't control.
Yeah, because like I feel like
I don't even think you guys deserve to get like, because it was getting like removed like very fast and stuff. But still, I don't think like people comprehend or like understand like the time and the effort that goes into creating parties and you guys are doing this for people to have fun, and then
for sure
they're over here saying this now.
But sorry,
no, continue.
But like again, like I remember there was before like AVO, you know, was doing our thing. There was a previous incident, and like.
Oh.
But like there was a previous incident, but also to us.
What's the incident?
Huh?
Wait, what are you? Is it
Me, I'm wondering too, bro.
Is it my residence? Is it my residence?
Yes.
the residents.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
so there was this
Sneed demons.
So like they were saying that, and it was like they were saying a whole bunch of bullshit, right? So like even me, like, because we were in the group
Sean's
chat.
the main character.
Literally, like Sean's biggest scandal to this day that I've heard people talk about is the fact that he eats too much in the sub. Like I'm
They
telling you,
find
like,
anything to talk
that's
about
what I'm saying.
her.
So
That's funny.
it's like that had also happened, but we were sitting in the group chat and we were like laughing, right? Because I think it was who was it? Like Dube had sent the first one. And then we kind of all just like got on the app and we
that
were
was
like,
the day I downloaded Fizz.
yeah, like literally.
Yo.
So we're going and we're looking and we're just like, what the hell? Because they were talking about all this bullshit, but it's kind of the same thing where it's like, we kind of just sit back and laugh because it's like none of it was true, and like on the party side, like it was really out of our hands because I know that the person who said that was there, right?
Yeah.
But they were in the back. Right behind the DJ, they were trying to exit out of the back door. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were in the same like scenario. We tried to even like, you know, like let people know, like,
to address the sneediness thing.
Find out.
Bro, it's dumb.
We might as well.
It's dumb. Like, it's just like
Joel and I stay in the same room in Sneed, right? And Sean lives like on the other side of Sneed, so that's 3 people.
That's
only
our friend.
And then everyone else like lives in in different places. So our room is big, so we like kind of meet in our room, you know, like just hang out.
Have we even ever actually?
I feel like
no, only for
I mean, like
we don't hang out. We don't drink.
We just hang out.
The scandal
before like a party or something.
This
Yeah, we don't pregame. We don't drink.
Yeah. Right.
Don't drink.
The scandal was guys hanging out. Like that was.
It's just like, you know, some people they don't like to see, you know, you.
And then they say we have meetings, whatever.
genuinely.
You know, it's like I said earlier. Whenever we have like a problem, we come and discuss here. So that's what they're talking about. Oh, we have meetings and we plot on girls.
And they say,
does that make any sense?
That's so weird.
They said Sneed files. Yet we haven't heard anything.
Files, like they threatened to release the files. Like I said, some of us here are bots. I didn't take it down, like, because I want to see what they're talking about. Because like it's just nonsense.
And then whenever somebody dropped the files, they were like, these niggas don't do anything. They're just like losers stay in the dorms. So like, okay, so now we're like,
so now we're
you know
what I mean? It was like,
so you go to people hype for what, you know?
But it's like, it's just bull.
And also, like,
Foolish app. I don't like that app.
Going back to the question you asked, like how we address the haters, it's like people are so quick to hate, but like they also forget to look at the things we did right. Like, I don't know if you have a question about this, but like, hey, that juice. Bro,
you guys, like, they didn't
you weren't
there.
Bro, the juice is just perfect. But like, I'm saying we also did a lot of things right too. So it's like
good venue. Like the venue was genuinely like big enough. Like we did get shut down for noise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was the basic stuff went right. DJs were there on time. Like everyone. So like planning wise, everything went well. Like the one thing you couldn't plan went wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where you can't.
So yeah, just can't wait.
Okay, now this is just like fun and personality questions. Like we're done with the juicy part.
Okay.
So, is there like any funny or chaotic behind the scenes moments that y'all can share?
You said what?
funny or chaotic behind the scenes?
There's always like.
I don't think there's like a single.
There's
thing
no
that goes
serious behind the scenes moments, you know. I mean, there are, but like most of the time, it's always.
I promise, like 10 minutes before the function, we were all just dancing.
Yeah.
And just vibing out
Having
before
our
the
own
chaos.
crazy
Yeah, we had our.
And then on top of that, we also forgot. So it was like
We had to
Literally,
drive. We had to move.
You guys can't say that word.
The what?
The what?
The
juice. Yeah. The confidence water. Yeah. So look,
Confidence water.
we forgot it.
Confidence water.
You know, at the back in their dorm. So
My dorm.
You forgot it. Yeah, you
We
forgot
forgot
it,
some
yeah.
juice in, you know, an apartment, our friend's apartment, who is, you know, 21.
Orange juice.
So yeah, and we went to get that juice from there. So we thought like we kind of ran late too, but then we eventually like, you know, everything came together eventually. So you know, it wasn't really a problem.
And it goes back to like kind of us stressing, like kind of forgetting that it's supposed to be fun, because we were trying to have everything done by like 10:30, and we forgot that people wouldn't even show up till like really like 11:30, 12, because there's an intramural game that day. It was a Thursday, like, you know what I mean, like people were getting off work, school, so like we just kind of had to relax.
Okay, so my question is, if you guys had a theme song, what would it be?
Let me answer that. No, we already do. Like,
Oh, there actually. What about
kind
another
of.
theme song
Another?
apart from?
But do they know our theme song?
You already
Kind of.
I don't know. Go tell them.
It's Wool, but let me be.
Oh,
We'll check it
I'll
out.
insert the song, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another
one. Shoot.
I feel like we see the O in like a lot of the songs. So like every time we're in a function, we hear a song that has that O sound. We'll be like throwing that. So it's like it's fun.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys describe your group dynamic in like 3 words?
Fada. The C.
Fada Almighty.
Fada.
Almighty is one word. Keep that clip. Scratch that.
No, that's there.
Okay. That's actually a great question.
really good people. Let's just leave it at that. Really good people.
That's boring.
Nah, I say spontaneous. Like I feel like we're definitely
that's a good one.
spontaneous is a good word.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay.
Third word.
We care.
That's a good
Caring
like-
guys.
Loving. No, we love
There you go.
the people's ourselves.
Okay, so before I ask like the initial question, were any of y'all like nervous before the party?
Yes.
Okay, so how did y'all like deal? Like how did y'all deal with the individual?
Let's show
Okay, so I don't even know what he said, but we got more people in the group chat, stuff like that. You know, shout out Simba, Drill, Timmy. Those guys always like bring up the vibes. Like Dubé,
DJ
love to bring up
Morrow,
the vibes. They just hype us up. They're telling us it's gonna go good, and then but then again, that's our peers, so we kind of expect that where it's not as hype as our upperclassmen.
Yeah, the upperclassmen.
Yomi, all the members,
JJ, oh my god, like they were literally
They
like
were there early.
Yes.
You know,
To help
like
y'all?
the party groups were there to like make sure like at this.
They were like they support you guys a lot.
Yeah.
Also,
like
some C members also.
oh my god. Glenn, Menat, Lillian, like Trisha, like all of them, like
Hey, shout out Alex too.
shout out, bro. That's who's crew we use. Shout out to Alex. But it's like a lot of them, like I think we all stressed about different things at different times. But that was, I think, the one main consensus. But it was like I remember we were talking to Kamzy and we were kind of telling him the plan because again, like One West was like Mob's thing, TTYB's thing, colleges. So we didn't want to like impose on that. But when we told him the plan, like this was the first time I actually didn't see Kamzy like hate. Like I don't know whose hair he was cutting. I think he was cutting short. So he was cutting face hair, and then he stopped, and then he started jumping around. Like he's like, this shit is gonna bang.
I honestly like originally like this is like some planning stuff. Originally we weren't meant to start till the fall.
Yeah,
like we were meant to pop out.
That capstone.
Like welcome week type? Or?
Not welcome week, but like in the fall, kind of like
because we didn't realize how big it was gonna be.
That was the original plan. And like I remember, like come spring, all the party groups were looking like, "Yo, when is AVO?"
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then that's when we kind of like went like, you know what? Why not do it spring? You know what I mean? So there's definitely a lot of like support, and I feel like the support got us through the nervousness because like even like the BSA board and everything, like all our friends were all texting our phone like, yo, letting us know like at 10, like, yo, we're not putting up at 10 because no one really posts up at 10. So they let us know like, yo, come to all of it, it's gonna be deep. Keep it going. So
I think it's even good that you guys started early because like you're learning real fast.
And the way that y'all boosted that fast with 600 shares, like that's really cool.
Yeah, and then also having the other party groups like support y'all.
Exactly.
And that also good juice helped also with the nerves.
Good juice.
that's also good.
So good.
It was actually really good.
We got you next time.
Missed out.
Next time.
Now we got you next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's the name of the juice?
Also good juice.
Huh?
So good.
Okay. Ooh, that's hard.
Yes.
I want to go through like all of y'all and like just say something like you guys have like learned about yourself like individually, like not only as like a party group but like as a friend group, like coming to college and stuff and like finding yourself and like the things that you are passionate about. You can start with.
I realized I'm like actually like a very social person. Like I didn't realize it because before this, like I mean, at parties I was like I would be on every wall. Like if my spot on the wall was taken, I'm finding another place. But like now it's like you know like I'm kind of walking around, I'm having fun. Like I didn't realize that's how it was gonna be. Huh?
No, wait.
On the waist. On the calf.
Wine your waist.
I saw you do one corner actually recently.
Oh, yeah.
Bring up
Straight on the
right here.
camera.
Hey, do we have clips? No, just put it right here.
That's actually AI. That's like none of y'all have that video.
I have it. I have the video.
Click the link down.
Okay.
I actually didn't used to be social, you know, like I didn't have a lot of friends. I had, I would usually have just one friend. But like whenever I came here, bro, like I low-key, I don't think I can do this college thing without these guys, you know. But yeah, come here. Really, like,
So cute.
really helped me, like, you know, come out and be more social, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Good answer.
So like back home in Houston, like I went to school with Yomi and Ani as well. And back then I was really reserved, really quiet, all of that. I come to tech, I come back winter break, all my homeboys see my story and everything, like, Sean, oh my gosh, most improved, all of this. Sean, you really came out of your shell finally. Who brought you out of your shell like this? These two.
My brother.
These two from C, and then they branched me out to these guys. I would never have like wanted to branch.
That's we talk about that. That's how we actually met.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually such a.
Yo.
I feel like
basically. Okay.
No, it's because I feel like it started off.
It's not good.
No. That's what I'm saying. There's different.
So like, wait, okay, let them
finish the.
Let him finish.
Yeah, let's finish the question first, then we'll talk about it.
Okay. I feel like one thing I've learned is like college is really not that serious. Like I feel like I know like academically it's serious, but like when it comes to like social stuff, like I think I'm one of the people who kind of like overthink social settings a lot. Like I'm very like I don't want to be like a disturbance to anyone. I don't like I kind of felt like at the start that like these people don't really rock with me because they're like I feel like coming to college and everyone kind of knew each other because obviously like upperclassmen already had their friends and everything. I was always like I don't want to disturb anyone. I don't even want to act like a fan or anything. And then like when you start like interacting with people and just like being carefree and just like not, I feel like one thing I would have changed is not being too steezed out from the start. You know what I mean? Like just like being a normal, calm guy. I feel like that would definitely have like so like now I think that's definitely like my big thing. Like just like saying hi to everyone, smiling, like going up to people, like talk to them, just being like friendly with like your peers and everything. Cause I feel like at the end of the day, like that's how I met so many people now. Just like being
and
calm.
then even meeting people through people.
Meeting people through people. It's like there's so many people that like I thought like would be not cool people, or I thought like we're very like standoffish.
Yeah.
And like you have a random conversation with them, and now like that's the people like you always dapping up at. You know what I mean? So it's like people aren't like no one's out to kill you or trying to like hurt you. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like really friendly for the most part.
Okay with the germ.
So basically, I just learned how to like step out of my comfort zone and balance my academics with my social life. Cause like if I'm not partying in the gym or doing whatever, I'm studying. I'm studying.
Genuinely, these guys are always in the library.
As a doctor.
Probably
He's a doctor.
But like first semester, I'm probably in the library like like 12 hours every single day. Yeah, I was studying, getting my grades up. Now it's perfect. And that's to balance both lives, and it's just been easier having my friends to support me.
Yeah.
Nice. My turn?
Yeah.
Can't lie. I already like pretty much knew about myself. I was pretty self-aware, but like one thing that I didn't expect, at least so early, was like going to parties. I remember coming to college, bro. I told this nigga, I think, I'm not going to any parties. Like I'm not gonna be outside. I'm never going outside. I'm not drinking no juice.
You said one party per month, by the way. That was a
Nigga, that was the
plan.
thing.
I came to school to read my books.
It was literally meant to be one party a month.
He's been to 5 in the last 2.
I mean,
Last 2 weeks.
Most of you have seen me at parties. Like I didn't even know I had this in me, bro. Like I didn't know I had this in me. Like I didn't know I could dance. I just started dancing like as I came to college. But
This
like,
guy knew how to dance.
You know,
You just
Naj independent.
This guy said he was just gonna be steezed up.
Exactly.
Naj independent. He danced years off of his life.
I looked away. I looked back. I was drenched in sweat. Drenched
He's
in the
on
middle of the circle.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yeah.
As I was saying before the roommates are saying, I didn't even know how to dance.
Right.
Like just I got to a party, just let loose. I was with my guys. I was like,
Loose.
chill. I was like, college just show me that you can really like do whatever you want, like still be a good person. Like I thought if I went to parties, I'll be like I'll start smoking.
Yeah.
Who was that? I thought like that's pretty much it. But yeah, I won't say too much.
Alright, so before coming to college, I was already like a pretty outgoing person and shit.
We know.
What did you just say?
Talk to the camera, man.
I was already like outgoing, like I guess kind of confident or whatever, but like I didn't know I was gonna be emceeing, or I would assume I would be going to parties, meeting new people and shit. But emceeing was like the last thing in my mind. I wasn't doing that. So once we got word like we're actually gonna lock in and start this party shit, I was like, who's gonna be MC? Everyone just kind of just put it on, like, cause the outgoing person, so you might as well. That coming from like you're already kind of outgoing, and then hopping onto the mic, you have to talk to people, do all doing this and that. It's like an extra confidence boost. It's like you already know you have to do this, so you have to execute. Another thing is like to not give a fuck, like just do your shit.
Very real.
Okay. What was the thing that you guys were
How we met each other?
Like,
Okay,
So I feel like how everyone kind of Geez and I were actually meant to be roommates, but like there was like a problem with
You see, you know what? To your point,
literally.
mind you, he stays in Chitwood, yeah?
Yeah.
We met because we're both Ethiopian. So
This was before summer, like class of 29 meet.
The page.
the last day of like you could change your roommate. He tells me he doesn't have a roommate listed. So now I'm like, well, why don't I just room with you?
Yeah.
So for the next like week, I'm calling the school, telling him he's my cousin. We both have the same allergies, all this bullshit, like to try and get in his room. And in the back of my mind, I'm just like, why didn't he just tell me sooner?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just tell me sooner?
Same thing.
Okay, see?
So like I knew Geese knew Mula, so like that's how three was. And like I remember like the first day we got to Tech, like the Wednesday, we all went to a party together. So that's
TTYB, shout out to
TTYB
coming to London
on a Wednesday. So like that's how we all met each other. Because that was the day we moved in. And then I've always known Joe. Joe was like long term, one of my guys. And then he knew them people. So I don't know how they.
So
that's the only
I
story.
have praise from like this group chat we had for Black people over the summer, right?
Wait, what's the name of the group chat?
Yo, mind you, we all had an idea of each other because like there's an.
Was it like connected to the page?
Yeah,
Like you could like join
Actually,
like
wasn't
No, it wasn't. So I think he
we met each other in international orientation.
yeah, like I just went through the classes and I was looking for people with like Nigerian names,
And then I made a group chat.
And then he made the group chat.
I named him Motherland.
That's how we got the original name.
Independence Day. I don't met Giza or Maria Muller. I'm not asking for the IG. I did the same group.
So Sean isn't international, so he didn't meet us there. I met Sean. Sean was in my math class. That's how I met him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, every time we would finish like from math, we both stayed in Sneed, so we'd go back to eat at Sneed.
Yeah.
Then Sean's friend Mauro, that's
My cousin.
Yeah,
He's the reason I even like talked to this guy. Like I was generally so scared of him. This guy was huge. I was 3 inches. I still grew. So yeah, this guy was huge. Mom was like, bro, tell this guy, he lives to Sneed too. I was like, blah, blah, blah. We're heading up. We go to Sneed, to eat every day. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday after class. Yeah. And then one of the times, Joel shows up. This guy's even bigger. I'm scared. I'm scared. And then
whenever he was in my class, right, he had a very strong face before. Ironically, because he's like one of the sweetest people. Yeah, like he had a very strong. I thought he was like a wine, I kind of, like just didn't want to involve myself.
Sean was a wine for a little bit.
Yes, bro, Sean's wine arc with
and then I spoke to him and he was like, he was a great guy. So that's how we became friends. And then I introduced him to all my other people.
We kind of like the bigger group chat started hanging out more because obviously we had the African group chat.
And then Moa was friends with.
Yeah, so then that's whenever I think I was one of the last ones.
Yeah,
because I knew Gies obviously because we were both Ethiopian. Me, I was like looking for that, right? Because again, back home I didn't have like an African community, so it's kind of like my main thing. So I connected with Gies, and then I moved in actually I think a day or two early. So I was kind of just on campus, like, I was going to whatever, like there was even these Friday events. I was there just kind of doing whatever. So then Gies came and I was like, all right, cool. That day, like we're hanging out. So I link up with him and then he takes us to Lorraine's room. And then Lorraine was telling me he was already in his room, but he wasn't moved in because he was staying in a B&B. Yeah. So then that night we went to a party with, was it RJ?
Yeah, with my roommate too.
With Landon. Okay, so from there it's like we were really hanging out. And then I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 weeks in, like there was
I'm pretty sure it's an ASO.
ASO party.
No, it wasn't an ASO party. It was the way we met, or I met them. It was
the Jersey party.
It was the Jersey party.
Was it?
That was like
y'all came to my room because that was the one I missed because I was sick. But they go back and told me.
Right. That's whenever it was like literally all of like that group chat was sitting outside the sub. Gies had told me to come there, so I pulled up. I met Sean and Praise and Kamzi and Dube and Toch, literally like everybody. Yeah. So then from there I was like, okay, cool. And then we just started hanging out a bunch. So yeah, I was the last one he introduced, but one of the first party members. Yeah.
Okay, guys, that concludes the podcast.
Shout out Novexgyals. Yo, wait, throw Novexgyals.
Hey, how do you do that?
Like that. This one. Hey. No, other way. Yeah, because you read it this way. No, yeah, I got it. Novex. And then we do, this is the thumbnail. We do, they do Novex. Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing this right, but it's cool.
Okay, period. Okay, bye, guys.